Passion4Fashion is essentially a financial inclusion project, and what we've done is we've taken fashion, recycled fashion, and used it as a really new, exciting way of engaging with people, encouraging them to get involved in learning how to budget and manage their money better by shopping in second-hand shops and learning how to customise and recreate really great outfits out of stuff that they've just been able to pick up second-hand or stuff that they've got lying around in the wardrobe. One of the main things about the project is just actually engaging, getting involved in the project. It's helping people who might have been long-term unemployed, thinking about going into training or education or wanting to get back into employment, that maybe their self-esteem is quite low, they need to develop their confidence and stuff, and the whole progress through being involved in this project has been about increasing self-esteem, increasing confidence.
Give them the opportunity to go out there, meet new friends, and usually meet new people on their own estates and in the same situation they are in. And even in the financial inclusion sessions that we ran, they even had a talk about their finances, and some people in similar situations to each other, and to help each other out. Knowing that they're not alone at difficult times, really, it's pretty good.
Some people think that sewing is quite an old-fashioned thing, and it's really interesting because young people are really into fashion, but they don't actually have the skills to do it for themselves. So I think by doing a course like this, you can see how involved everybody is. I just think it's really exciting that you're learning to make pieces that are on trend, that are fashionable, that you might find in the big high street stores, and that actually we've bought the fabric and we're using recycled materials. So I think it's about learning skills, but actually learning how to then make that fashionable and fit in with your wardrobe.
I've always done like textiles at school, so I thought I've always been like creative and stuff doing like that, but I've never been able to design and do stuff like that. So yeah, it's been good like knowing what materials go with what materials. This was a tutu that I had for a night out and I'm never going to wear it again. And then this is just material that I've just put together. Pinned and stuck together and sewn.
I'm making a design that's based on Japanese gaffurleer. It's really big and fluffy. It looks quite Victorian. It's going to take quite a while to do.
You need to know how to restyle yourself because not everybody can afford to be going out and buying new things. So obviously they give you a limited amount of money, £25. Which you're asked to go out to find materials, whether it be at the charity shops or other places, but you're going to create your design from. So I thought that was quite interesting. I definitely want to take my £25 and when you see it you think, that's not £25, she spent extra money, do you know what I mean? But I'll leave the judging to you. You can see at the end whether you think my outfit looks £25 or not.
I've always loved to get dressed and have loads of clothes, and but I've never really had the opportunity to come to a group like this and either revamp some or make some, because I'm not any good at sewing. We did these boards and everybody got like loads of good ideas, so it's really nice to like help out, and other people saying, oh, I can bring this in for you, and I've got bags of broken jewellery that people can accessorise their stuff with, so everyone, it might come together and we can help each other out, so yeah, it is a good element, especially for people that don't get out and can meet new people.
I go shopping on a budget and it's like you're stuck with the same old Primark or whatever. So it was nice to know that they're going to show you that you can go out and be an individual and get different things on a budget rather than having to spend hundreds on some Louis whatever. So they gave you a budget to go vintage shopping. It was enticing to me because I know I can go out and then they'll show me how to customise it.
I think deep down all humans are really creative, and we don't have a huge opportunity that often to get really creative, and as soon as you get a group together and you get a project like this, the £25 challenge, we're going to make an outfit, we've got a really exciting thing to work towards because we've got the show, the buzz, and everyone's made friends and they're meeting up outside of this group. It's a fantastic opportunity for the group to network and make new contacts, and yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic.
A lot of people here don't know how to, they might have done hand sewing and needed craft work and stuff like that, but a lot of people haven't used actual sewing machines like myself. I can't use a sewing machine, so I'm going to learn how to do that. It's also about learning how to recreate things from what you already have.
We were speaking to one of the ladies called Karen who helps sewing and stuff, and because I've done courses and stuff on sewing and textiles and stuff like this before, she's asked me to get in with her and some groups that she's going to put up projects to do volunteering, sewing, teaching the girls how to walk down the catwalk. So I said to her, why not, because I mean a bit of love every day to everyone, it's alright, isn't it? Spread a bit of love, why not?
It gets the families working together, it gets the community working together, and then everybody puts in a bit of input and then it spreads, doesn't it? So next year, hopefully, it should be even bigger, isn't it?
I think the whole idea of being able to make something for yourself is a bit alien to a lot of them. And once they see people who have done things and they start to look at fabrics and trimmings and buttons and bows and that, and think, well, I could put this with this, and start to work intuitively and creatively, it actually starts a fire that they want to follow up and be more creative.
Very chaotic at the moment. Tonight we've got 55 people who are going to be modelling designs that they've made during the workshops. Oh, I didn't think it was going to look like this. This is just crazy, but it's really exciting. I mean, everybody's really nervous. We've had all the typical hitches you get when you're organising a big event like this, but I know it's going to go brilliantly.
It's been a great partnership working between 8 and 9 organisations in Leeds, and we've never done anything on such a scale as this before, so it's been fantastic. We're already starting to look about holding another one next year, which we're hoping will be bigger and better.
This particular number is a second-hand dress.
Bigger than I initially thought it would be. Seeing everybody here today, when you've been in small groups and then when you see everybody together, you then realise the bigger part, you're part of a bigger thing, so that's very good.
It's like making the dresses and stuff, it's been really fun and creative.
I knew it was going to be a catwalk type of thing. I didn't think it would be this much with like hair and makeup and people running around stressed out, like I feel like I'm on bloody London Fashion Week or something.
I'm just a bit nervous. I don't think I'll be excited when it's my turn to go on. I don't think my feet are going to walk. I don't know, it's scary.
I know that people between a certain age range are quite hard to bring in, so obviously the fashion show was a really good idea because you know, people between the ages of 18 to 35 are all, you know, it's the kind of thing that everyone's interested in. So yeah, I thought it were a really good way of bringing people in, and once people hear how good the credit union is and what kind of services we offer, that's when people are really interested.
We're very honoured to be a part of such a worthwhile event. It's a great initiative which has benefited and will continue to benefit the people of Leeds for years to come. It's our very first community project in Leeds, and it's really going to be the flagship. It's great for the community, a lot of people will genuinely benefit, and we're just glad to be part of it.
It took me 2.5 days to hand stitch all of this, do you know what I mean? And I am impressed with it. I am impressed with how, at first I didn't know how it was all going to get together. I didn't know how I was going to finish it, in fact, because I was sewing up to this morning. So, but it's come out really well. I am impressed with it, and I am glad that, I'm just hoping that I don't fall or anything like that to be. But yeah, I am impressed with it, and I hope that there's some designers out there that could have a look. So maybe I might get my vocation going on, you never know.
Extremely proud, extremely proud. This afternoon we had a bit of a panic going on because everyone was like getting the moves wrong and coming out at the wrong time, but it's just fallen into place.
I think tonight has really shown that working together, the good and the great projects that we can pull off at the end of the day. And backstage there's a real buzz, you know, with all the participants, and I think they want to see it happen again. And hopefully the people that have done it this year will be be able to bring back and use their experience to further develop it next year.